Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fruitymasterz channel. Today, let's write some lyrics. So today I got some exciting news to share. I'm bringing back how to make hardstyle. Pretty much the original hardstyle tutorial series where we start with nothing and basically create a full hardstyle track while showing you everything I do. Now in previous videos I used to start with the melody in the first video of the series, but this time I want to do something different. I actually want to start from a vocal in a way that feels a little bit like cheating, because if you think about it, there's a lot of information already in the vocal itself. You have the chords and you have the melody. It seems only fair that I show you a bit of the writing process and the mixing process actually. So here's the plan. In this video I want to write a couple of lyrics based on some chords to get started, and then I'll test out those lyrics with M-Voice, basically a vocal synthesizer, and if it sounds nice, after that video I'll do some minor tweaks off screen and send it to someone on Fiverr to have it professionally recorded. Then in the second video I'll show you the entire mixing process on how to go from a raw recording to a ready to use vocal sample. So I'm not really calling this video a tutorial, it's more like showing you how I start something like that, because I'm not a professional lyric writer or whatever. This video is also not scripted. I did not plan anything ahead. There's no secret cheat sheet here or whatever. So it's all brand new. I don't have a clue what we're going to make. And well, perhaps it's more a bit of advice than a tutorial, because you know, there's a huge difference between having nothing or something. So just do it, just create something, because from something you can improve it and get better. Now, some tricks to start writing lyrics. Okay, that's nice. If you think about it, songwriters, they usually have an instrument and something to write it down. So let's open Notepad, because Notepad is awesome, and find some kind of instrument. We could take a piano or some nice synth. This is actually my preset bank. We will use it later, but first let's find some kind of cool piano. I actually tried Roland Cloud for a while, and that's right now. I think this one is pretty cool for pianos. Turn it around. Yeah, I'm not a keyboard player, really. Well, I do play with a keyboard, but it's actually playing as in having fun with it. If you can play a keyboard, but you do have a keyboard, just try, well, hitting some white notes and with 3 fingers and having one note between them, so yeah, and then moving up or down. Yeah, that's really easy. Or just have 2 fingers, one on the left hand, one on the right hand, grab a bass note and grab a high note. Yeah, it takes some figuring out, but that's literally how I did it. But over 10 years time. I never took any lessons. I'm still terrible, but somehow I'm less terrible than when I started out. Ooh, see, that's nice. And this is really simple. Now, yeah. That's also really simple. Just go from the left to the right. Now, it's not really, you don't have to be a great keyboard player, but from experience, this is, even if you're a horrible keyboard player, this is way better than clicking with your mouse, because you're not putting it down right away. You have to figure it out first. You have to figure out what kind of sound you want. Now, I must confess, I did have some kind of title in mind for this series, because the last time I did how to make hardstyle the way I'm doing it right now, but hopefully this one will be way better. It was maybe 10 years ago or something, 2014. Yeah, and the past few years haven't been that great in my experience and in most people's experience, I think. So let's make the theme of the song bringing back the good times or something. And that really helps, because when you want to write a vocal or lyrics, when you want to write a song, for me it helps to make up some kind of story. Yeah, you need something to write down, right? And it helps to make up some kind of story. So usually the the verse is a bit like the backstory. Then you go into the chorus, and that's like the main message or something, because the chorus is more exciting usually, and the verse is more low-paced, slow-paced, whatever. So if we are going to write something about bringing back the good times, let's make sure that comes back in the chorus. And if we want to write down some kind of backstory, let's use that in the verse. So yeah, this is a difficult tutorial for me, but it really is the first thing I have to do before I can continue this project. What also might help is not a piano, but that one preset. I want to be a magician. This is a really nice preset. If you don't have my bank, check it out. It's also in the bundle. If you don't want to buy it, just copy these settings. It's mostly about the arpeggiator. Yeah, it's pretty much these settings, and there's a plug. Yeah. So let's open up the mod wheel a little bit, because this is what it does. So when you hit a chord with this preset, you have instant plugs. And when you open up the mod wheel, yeah, I found out it's a really nice way to figure out some kind of vibe for your track, because it's already synced with your DAW's BPM. Yeah, you can't. It's harder to mess it up. You see how easy that is? Yeah. So, what would be a first line? Really, don't feel stupid or whatever if it doesn't sound right, or if these lyrics are horrible, because actually I just started to care less about it and just do it, just put them down, and eventually some people will say, hey, that's nice, or other people will say, hey, it's crap. Well, screw that, just make something new, make sure it's better every time. Yeah. Now, there's this thing about the past. Somehow, a lot of people right now, the 80s are really popular, and well, more stuff, 70s, 90s. And if you think about the past, it might actually give some kind of warmer vibe. And in a way, if you think about it, that's sort of true, you know, because the more you go back in time, the less bright lights get, because right now we have really bright LED lights, and they have this bluish tint. So if you go back, they get dimmer and perhaps more orangey. So in a way, it's a warmer vibe. So street lights, car lights, television screens, whatever. Well, basically, if you think about it, the only thing that's warmer in these days is global warming. Yeah. So yeah, warm, something warm. Crap. This is really hard. This is really hard for me to do in a tutorial. I'm also worrying OBS might crash if I actually pull something off. Alright, thinking back, well, there's one. Thinking back in the times. Okay, well, before I start writing, I actually need some chords. So let's try something. Yeah, not that dramatic. Thinking back. Hey, that's not bad. Let's trace them. Okay. I'm right now. I'm on 140 BPM. I think that's a nice BPM to write stuff in. I'm not going to 150 right away. I'm actually thinking about recording the vocals on a lower BPM because it's easier for the vocalist. And somehow, if you speed it up a little for the hardstyle version, it sounds more hardstylish. I don't know, because a lot of remixes are sped up. Okay, so this is basically what we played with some bass notes. To make this more interesting, let's make that last chord, or the return chord basically, whatever it's called, a bit earlier. Now let's throw in some bass. Thinking back, na 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 na. Okay, so let's write something down. Thinking back. Thinking back. I'm not even sure if this is correct English, because I'm not English myself. Big surprise there. Yeah. How our lives used to be. Lives. Used to be. Yeah. Thinking back how our lives used to be. Okay, so let's throw in... Oh, let's use that piano. Just throw down the notes that the vocals should be. Thinking back. So this, for me, for my voice, I really want to use my voice a little bit. Not too loud because it's horrible. Ah, yeah, it does work. But a little bit to figure out how it sounds. So I have to sing it a little bit, you know. I'm sorry. Thinking back how our life used to be. And now let's not get predictable with those chords. Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. It feels too early. Ooh, that's nice. And that's a weird chord, but nothing wrong with weird chords sometimes. Okay, yeah, just mess around. You can always change this stuff. That's the difference between Mozart and FL Studio, I guess. Ah, you would have loved FL Studio. Imagine, Mozart discovering FL Studio. Okay, let's write some more. So, thinking back how our lives used to be. And then, well, you have the lyrics, you have the line right here. But then it goes up. So, what kind of emotional response do you get when you hear those chords going up? So it tells you something. It gets, I don't know, happier. Or for me, this one right here sounds like a pleasant memory. So perhaps we should throw in some pleasant memory. Getting sucked by... No, thinking back how our lives used to be. Grateful. Nah, we were never grateful. Yeah, this is a tough one. Okay, so I just threw this one in, but it doesn't have a line yet. Yeah. Thinking back how our life used to be. Okay, so this makes sense, and don't get the dynamic range too extreme, because it won't be that easy to sing it, because not everyone will have this vocal range to sing it. I think this is already pretty good, but yeah. Lyrics. Back how your life used to be. Stuck in the past. Ha! Stuck in the past, maybe. Stuck in the past. And then, it gets a response, right? Let's make it a bit louder. Stuck in the past. I don't want to leave. Get stuck in the past and don't want to leave. Got stuck in the past. Thinking back how our lives used to be. Got stuck in the past and I don't want to leave. Stuck in the past. Yeah, but this is one note too much. I don't want to leave. I don't wanna leave. So for me right now, I don't know if this is about 2-3 months later. There might actually be a full track with those lyrics, and I might actually be rewatching this first video. Well, that would be quite something, because right now I'm literally making this up, and it might actually work. You never know. It might actually be on Spotify in about 3 months. It might actually become my best streamed song. You don't know. And then it would be fun to not just copy this, but start way earlier. Oh, you know. Oh, you feel that? Oh, shikuru. My, oh, my. Yeah, really, 100 points if you get that. Alright, so now I copied the chords, and it would be fun to make them a bit more interesting. We're actually going pretty well. Yeah. Alright, so if you can figure out, this is a fun thing because you're working on chords and you're working on a melody, but the melody sort of matches with the lyrics. But you can write the lyrics first, or you can write the melody first. So right now I don't really know what to do with the melody, so I'm going back to the text, to the lyrics. Now, there's a sort of some kind of structure in here. Thinking back how your life used to be, get stuck in the past, I don't want to leave. So you remember, this is the backstory. It's the first verse. Oh, everything used to be better. I don't want to leave. Okay, so, yeah. Thinking back how our life used to be. Stuck in the past. So basically in your mind you're thinking about the past and then you don't want to leave that place. Oh, why? Crap. Oh, it is so much better here. Is so much better here. Am I right? Or is it just me? I right? Or is it just me? Wow. So it rhymes on B, but yeah. Well, you don't really have to rhyme every time. Right? Rhyme every time. But yeah, it's optional. And sometimes it makes sense. Oh, it. Alright, so right now it doesn't really match with the chords anymore, or the chords get boring. So we have to change the chords based on this new melody. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It is so much better here. Am I right? Or is it just me? So much better here, am I right? Yeah, and now it matches with the rest again. Am I right? Am I right? You know, it goes up, it's a question. You go up at the end. Am I right? Am I right? Or is it just me? Am I right? Okay, so there we changed it again. Am I right? And now here we changed it. Yeah? Oh, is damn! This is really good because it's the same as right here, the notes, but this might be really great actually. Where is it? Just me. No, we might. Damn! Okay, so let's try to sing it. Got stuck in the past. I don't wanna leave. Oh, it is so much better here. Am I right? Or is it just me? And now it might be fun to do a main part. So this is basically a verse, because we still have to do Bringing Back the Good Times. Back and now. Okay. Yeah, let's do something like this. I don't know. Back again in the here and the now. I can stand it. Back again in the back again in the here and the now. And then it goes up. Back, okay. Back again in the here and the now. Da 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 da. Bringing back the good times. So right there we have to do some tricks to make it match. Okay, so far I really think this is a fun tutorial. Okay, something that rhymes on times. And then limes, oranges and limes. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Let's grab something to drink. Yeah, the legal kind of Coke. Need that caffeine. Caffeine. Back again in the here and the now. Back again in the here and the now. I can stand it. What can I do? Alright. Back again in the here and the now. Alright, so this will not really sound resolving. Back again in the here and the now. What can I do? What can I do? Who about this? Back again in the here and the now. What can I do about this? Yeah! The no, now, my English, you know. And then it restarts. Okay. Can I do about this? Okay, and now we have to drop the line, you know? Da da da. Bring back the good times. Okay? Bringing back the good times. Can't find another line that limes. Lime that rhymes. Jesus. Line that rhymes. Can't find another line that rhymes. Oranges and limes, bringing back the good times. Yeah, actually there's quite a big deal of cocktails you can make with this, so that's quite a good time, you know. Alright, so let's check this part. Back again in the here and the now. Back again in the here and the now. What can I do about this? Oranges and lime. Can find a line that rhymes. Oranges and limes. Okay, so let's first let's make sure that melody doesn't get lost. Back again. Okay, so I'm starting to question if bringing back the good times is actually gonna fit. And this is already quite tricky for the vocalist. But let's play it from the start once again. Thinking back how our lives used to be. Thinking back how our lives used to be. Get stuck in the past. I don't wanna leave. Oh, it is so much better here. Am I right? Or is it just me? Back again in the here and the now. What can I do about this? So it sounds like, is this really a verse or a chorus, I mean? Yeah, whatever. We're making it work, you know? In hardstyle, it doesn't matter what kind of song it is, we'll make it work, you know? Okay, so the oranges and limes will have to go, maybe. Starting something up. Let's start something up. Okay. Start something up. Let's start something. Start something. Let's start something up. Don't know if this rhymes, but hell, we're bringing back the good times. Hey, fuck it, you know. Let's start something up. Let's start something up. Rhymes. Start something up. So that's it, really. What the hell? Good times. Oh wow, it actually resolves perfectly into the intro. Okay, this is so weird. This never really happened before, and it should be harder to do it while explaining it in a tutorial video and focusing on so many things. But somehow, okay, yeah, just try it. You know, that's kind of great advice, I guess. Wow, this is pretty impressive for me. Okay. Let's check it out once again. Thinking back how our lives used to be. Get stuck in the past. I don't want to leave. Alright, so I'm thinking about splitting up this video into 3 parts. Next part, we'll try out the lyrics with M-Voice. But for now, I really want to save this before it ends. Before it crashes or something. Alright, so let's go. Thinking back how our lives used to be. Got stuck in the past. I don't want to leave. It is so much better here, am I right? Or is it just me? Back again in the here and the now. What can I do about this? Oh yeah. Don't know if this rhymes, but hell, we're bringing back the good times. Oh shit. I haven't even saved it yet. Alright people. So for this video, I'm gonna end it right here. To be honest, I'm quite happy about it. I really didn't expect this. It's actually quite a good text. So in the next video, we'll be using M-Voice to really check out how it sounds. And there's a pretty big chance, high chance, we'll have to change some of the notes in the text. We'll figure out some fixes and stuff. But yeah, alright. So I'm having faith right now in this series. And we haven't even started yet. Well, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We're bringing back the good times, you know. We're actually doing that. This is going to be a really great series. And I hope to release a new video every week from now. So thanks for watching. See you again next time.